Hey guys, we're about to start Mass Effect 3. I'm sorry for being a little late. I think you could hear the little crackles. That's my bottle of water. It's like 28 degrees right now. I had to go to the store and there was a lot of people. Saturday for us will be 34 degrees, which is a code orange for my country. So I put a couple of bottles of water in the freezer and a ton of them in the fridge as well because it will go 28, 29, 30 and so forth like over the coming days. I don't know what the difference is. It's at the same time. I did not romance Caden, by the way. I spoke to him at the start of the game, and then at the end, it was like, well, since you did not romance anyone else, here you go. I really prefer Caden. I'm gonna go for this one instead, I think. Unless this one also has it. It says all types of ammo. Instead of the infiltrator. I hope it doesn't limit me to certain types of weapons though. Let's see. Mass Effect 3. What do you have for me?
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with two of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past, the Reapers. A sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life every 50,000 years are about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact, but when soldiers seen the legend come to life. I can't even read all of that in that speed. What the shit? I knew it. The moment it started going, wah, shaking him all about, I knew it was a kid.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Hey, bud.
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
We should have prepared more.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson? Shepard.
Caden.
How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
You hadn't heard?
No, I hadn't.
Sorry, Shepard. It's been... well,
That's okay. Just glad I bumped into you, Caden.
yeah. Me too.
Admiral,
Come on.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
The reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How'd they get past our defenses?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Much visual, much wow.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
We should get to the Normandy. Shepard! Shepard! Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
Well,
This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out. They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Cadence headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
look at him run.
Go! How do you stop something so powerful? Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks. Come on, let's go.
I recognize those. This is so cool though.
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
Wasn't there a movie like this?
Looks clear. Let's go. Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me. We're taking heavy fire.
Husks, take him out. Shoot him. I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move. Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way. Don't let him grab you.
That looked like it integrated where I was standing into the cutscene. That's really
Gotta
cool.
find a way out of here. Watch it.
Through this way. Hey,
Come, kid.
it's okay.
Everyone's dying.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
What does he mean, you can't help me?
Ah, this is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
How do we get there?
The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
You sure about that?
No, but you were a Council Spectre. That has to count for something.
Like back in Mass Effect 1, maybe. Thank you, bud.
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo. Reload, let's keep moving.
Holy.
Major Alenko, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
We made it to the Normandy. Taking heavy fire. Oh god. You're gonna take down the dreadnought. Evasive maneuver.
Major! Kate! Damn it, they're in trouble.
Trouble, you say?
Normandy!
The way more than trouble that is.
Normandy, come in, friendlies.
You two all right?
Get down, they'll see you.
Keep your head down. Nice shot. Finish them off. Chapman, over here. What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
The crash site, but...
What the hell are they?
I like that they added the thingy. Mechanic that allows you to like dodge roll, but it's also ominous.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Major! Damn it! I've lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
These aren't husks, they are called cannibals.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
Running out of ammo.
What about those two guys that were back there?
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species, and all their ships, to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
Show the
What if
footage.
they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander,
Whoop whoop!
you know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
When would they make it? If only they'd listened.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving? What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander,
Joker, that you?
alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, saying heavy losses. Force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
We've been researching the Frothian archives with Dr. Tassoni.
Liara?
We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
This is local.
Why Mars? What do you think we'll find there?
I don't know. Yet. But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
Driven. Achievement earned.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
How do we have so little people? Look, a storm! That's so cool. I love the graphics so far. It looks really cool. The whole scene of everybody fleeing and fighting on Earth actually got to me though.
Storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person. Pretty average for Mars, actually. I'm glad you're so optimistic. Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries. Fair enough. What's that?
It's my baby!
Holy shit, they're executing them. They know we're here now.
Oh god, I got shot. Shotgun, that is. You know what? Fuck it, here I come! Shipping and house arrest does wonders for the team splitting up and heading back all over the galaxy. Of course it does.
I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
And I didn't hear what they were saying. I'm gonna need to change that in the options. Subtitle. Where would I have it on casual? There. Oh, okay. So new thing to note, your loadout weight affects your power recharge speed this time around. Yeah, I did finish 2 at cap and it got me to 31 by the way. It didn't just get me to like 29 like the level I was. I think it's because I finished it that it leveled me up to that point, maybe?
Look out!
Holy.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Must have had help from the inside.
You could be right.
No way they could take this facility with anything less than a full battalion.
I immediately knew the password.
I need a straight answer. Caden... Don't Caden me. This is business. Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
We joined forces to take down the Collectors. That's it.
There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They give you a ship. Resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I disabled the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander has been under constant surveillance since back to Earth. No way to communicate it since. Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
You of all people should know what I'm about, Caden. Please trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Niara, baby!
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Caden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here? On Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
Sounds like this weapon might be our best chance to blow the Reapers to hell.
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, James.
I hear them. We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
Wow. Qu'est-ce retour?
You can't hide forever. That's all of them.
Quadruple kill! Come on, guys.
Sabotage the elevator.
There's gotta be another way up. How'd Cerberus get into the facility?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
Let's try here.
Take cover.
Bam, bam, bam! I changed from infiltrator, by the way, Melon.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby. Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakare. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Thanks, Melon.
That storm's getting close. What the hell? Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight.
That tram heads to the archives.
Commander, you read me?
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
What's
I
your
didn't read that,
position?
James. Repeat. This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced open.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Flashlights!
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
The feeling when you finally get a flashlight after 3 games.
depressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
I knew it. Only been here since a week ago. Looks a lot like Miranda.
Guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Come on, Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I just think about what I'd lose if I fail.
That's a terrible burden.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we're best
I want to
girls,
believe
come
you.
on.
Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Let's move, babies. Come, girl. Come, boy. Let's go. What? Wait, can I equip another weapon here? Oh, I can. A weapon bench, that's foreboding.
Sounds like the Alliance has sent reinforcements. The Doctor wants the archives protected at all costs.
That was a bit too close. Datapad from Faiza Haikalt Kelly to Sandoval Fletcher. Yeah, I know, 2 external specialists in the same week is a bit insane. But Hudson, I've heard about the Asari before. She's really well known, and she's done some amazing research on the Proteans. I don't know zip about that Dr. Eva chick, but Liara Tsoni, she's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on protein culture. Read them! You'll be a believer too when you're done. I can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting, Faiza. I'm sorry, Liara, but you just walked in my way. I like the soldier ammo stuff. This glass can't be broken.
God, what's that stench?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Oh, I see. Oops.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation.
So,
and they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
So I'm gonna quickly pause here for a second. Because I need to go to the toilet. So, baby! Time for that. There's a datapad here. Personal notes, S. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some ideas as to what they were studying, namely us. They seemed particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process, judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. Why did they not just ask me? Like, I've got, like, the ability to understand their language.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
And just make sure I don't forget picking up anything. What the hell?
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first. Don't let it target you.
Keep moving. Stay in cover, Shepard.
What the hell are you doing? What the fuck? Why are you rolling around? What the shit? Really?
The turret can't fire on us from here.
Just keeps rolling around like crazy.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one! And shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Major has become very capable.
That he has.
Shepard! I found something.
He's become very capable.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... My God. Looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
Caden...
Don't try to explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back, the person that I loved, are you still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Caden. Or how I feel about you. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some answers. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Major.
Got it.
I'm on it. Here they come.
I hope it doesn't lock me into, like, come on, just fucking stop that. You were getting on my nerves. I'm going for Thane, not Caden though. I want my Thane back. He was sweet.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
The archives are right on the other side.
That and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
What the hell are you doing? brought my character. Oh well. What are you doing so close? I'm shooting at its legs. Or his legs, I guess. My health isn't going up, by the way. My shields are. Is it a new shotgun? A new shotgun? No? No? New dish? A new dish.
Caden.
I don't trust it. Somebody's here.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose. In that, you were successful.
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plans, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard.
What?
The data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it! How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now. She's got the data.
She's faster than she looks. Stay close. We can't lose her. There she is. Stay on her. She's getting away.
What the hell are you doing? Constantly roll ducking and stuff.
Over there. Down there. James, you read me? Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now. She's getting away. Damn it! James! Normandy! Anybody!
I got this one. Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
We need the data.
She's still alive.
Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Ik voel een robot. Like a full-on robot that was like disguised as a human. That's insane. Achievement earned, bringer of war.
Kaden needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Caden. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Shepard, are you reading me? Commander.
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Caden's been hurt. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
There's still humans out on Citadel, so even if Earth gets wiped out, at least we have a couple of humans left over, I guess. But like,
Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine.
there's no chance we'll make it back in time
Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
before it's wiped out.
And Caden?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
I'm a soldier. I should be back on Earth fighting, not wasting my time with this.
If it's going to work, we need you. Commander? Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Are we finally gonna be able to see everything again of the wards and stuff, or is it another piece of the Citadel again?
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard, got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Udina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way.
I'm gonna go check on the...
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
I'm not bringing my weapons along this time, I take it? Normandy airlock, passenger lounge, viewing deck, security checkpoint, okay.
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I thought Doc was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? She did, didn't she? Why would she be here?
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be safe.
War asset acquired. Diana Allers. War assets? Excuse me?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment, please.
Oh, this is pretty.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming.
What's over here? Nothing.
Good work, Dr. Freeland. Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Get your ass out of this bed and back to your post, Major. Seeing you in action again reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
That wasn't very... There's a reputation system as well, it seems.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Huh.
Welcome to Serta.
Oh. Shopaholic. Okay, so I've got a bit of credits.
Sales go to help new medical research.
I'll get that as well. Might as well. Visit a store in the Citadel.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
So, they got this new system here.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Please tell them reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked.
She sounds almost sarcastic.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
So you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Oh, I'd take the job
If you didn't
then.
want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
He had his reasons, probably.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
I might actually punch Al-Jalani next time I meet her.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council homeworld.
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean?
What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth.
I thought Udina
They'll
wasn't in the
destroy every
council.
organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
I believe in you, Liara.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
Well, the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Artificial sky. What's this?
Spectre status recognized. All negotiated treaties are now subject to review for self-preservation. The entire Ralloy delegation has left.
Spectre Terminal. Welcome. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This is new. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations and requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. The Quarian Fleet's intel. What? Quarian Pilgrim Jan Volan naar Nima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jan Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Okay, so this is items I can buy, okay. Nah, that's a shooting range, I don't need to do that. Okay, so I can buy items and weapons and gear and stuff here.
Early reports indicate that Earth
Commander
has fallen
Shepard.
to the same enemy.
Commander Shepard. Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
You're
How do you
annoying.
justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Ha! You want some?
You're angry, I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached Palaven.
Some even the Turians and everything is being attacked.
Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Palaven and Earth.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Let's check in on the hospital.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The Council called the invaders.
What?
Theoretical enemy. The Alliance military.
Are these still life signs?
Hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Why is everything so calm here?
Incursions by enemy forces.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Everything's already bought. Okay, there's nothing new either. We'll go to the Normandy, I guess.
One moment, please.
I don't have a choice in the matter.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the CERTA Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
A massive and organized invasion plan. Well, yeah, I warned you guys for years. That was sudden. Where the hell am I? I entered the Normandy. Is this a dream? Instantly knew it was a dream. A nightmare about the kid on Earth that she saw.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
Already had that before.
You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Already had that before.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
That's new.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment.
Already had that
missions.
before.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
I like how they stick to the same layout, or at least I hope they do.
Commander.
Or did.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
My head is hurting from the heat. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effective these platforms will perform in the final battle. The minimum is this. There's a lot of them. I'll read those at another time. So there's nothing here I can talk to or interact with. What's this? A module. A module, sorry, not module. This is that table again that was in another area of the ship before.
I can't believe the Council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you could be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. Private messages. A couple, okay. After reading these messages, I'm going to save and then we'll do the rest tomorrow. So, first things first, Special Ops. From Stephen Hackett, Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Yeah, but Manny, you know me, I'm a bit of an overachiever when it comes to that kind of stuff. I want to make sure that I have everything finished before I hit the end game up. You know, like I did in the previous one. Everybody was loyal. I did every single one of their missions. Just because I didn't want anyone to die. Because I thought that loyalty would have something to do with them dying. And I think I was right, because everyone survived, right? So... Well, yeah, naturally, you can't go charging into battle with the bare minimum. Yeah, well, I think some people do that though. I think a couple of people have actually gone and triggered the end game with the bare minimum. But yeah. Reinstatement. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under emergency war, furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Okay. Flash traffic urgent. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol system. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol systems at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. What? Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. Independent action is authorized in absence of further instructions. Okay. Key EI9. Subject, my dog, dear Commander Shepard. I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when I was on a dry dock. Your VI ED emailed me to let me know I left my dog Mac on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails and 750-volt outlets. I want to find that dog. An alert. New article. Quarian Fleet. By Ruxius Rillis. Citadel. Where is the Quarian Fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their home world. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by a synthetic gas centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of the galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Okay. Welcome back gift from Edie! While you were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand, should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, adjust something from the Official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it along the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. He wanted dancers. You have an upgrade waiting from Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allow me to research an upgrade for you. Simple access the terminal in Dr. Tsoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Priority mission. Eden Prime again. Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major protean artifact. Again. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate and recover the artifact. I want to find that dog. There it is!
Hey there.
Can I pet it? I want to pet it. I can't pet it.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. With my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Thank you.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
I like this one the most though. I bought some weapon upgrades. It doesn't tell you where the people are anymore. I recognize this.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Thank you, lady. Where did Liara set up though? Conversations with your companions unlock bonus powers. Okay. She's just here. Okay. Miranda's office was taken over by Liara.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, hey, bud!
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. Very useful.
The meeting was less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces.
Oh.
Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Protean notes. Glyph reminded me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Protean device. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at Protean Dig. Very exciting. Maybe I can ask for a attachment, a thesis on Protean first contacts. Protean artifacts we unearthed are from the 3rd age, not the 4th. An embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Going to Onoterum. University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Paper on the end of the Empire. This human shepherd has the key of comprehending the Proteans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when she touched the beacon. Cipher on board at Normandy. Involvement of the Reapers. The old Shadowbroker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Proteans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Okay. Message from Operative Ferran to the Broker. Made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job at keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, what did the odds ever stop the broker? P.S. I hope you finally get our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Okay.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
That's not like the first thing I said.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thanks, Glyph. Is my space hamster still there? No, my space hamster is gone. This looks more like me. Yeah, I'm going with the jacket. This is my jacket now. Yep. Casual outfit, yes.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Carry on, Specialist.
Conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivor, salvage, and valuable intel. Oh, that's creepy though, look at those. Either way, I'm going to call it here today. The temperatures are getting insane, by the way, so make sure to get yourself enough water. Maybe put a bottle of water in the freezer as well after drinking a little bit of it. So there's like enough space for the water to set into ice without like you being unable to open the bottle, if you get what I mean. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. You're all awesome, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!